Hey guys, it's Jerry at Double Diamond Fab. Got a quick walkthrough video of this lumber rack flatbed that we just built for a customer. Turned out really sweet. I'll kind of cover the aspects of this build. First thing I'll point out is the color. This guy went with the antique silver vein, which is kind of a gray silver base with black speckle on it. Really looks good and really custom. So if you guys are wanting a neutral color that is other than black, so it kind of stands out from the crowd, this is a great color option. It goes with pretty much any color of pickup, doesn't clash. Looks really sweet, very durable, got a little bit of a wrinkle to it. So just a really nice finished look. I'll kind of go over the aspects of this bed here one by one. So the first thing we did that's kind of out of the ordinary here is this full lumber rack. So I'll kind of go over this. First thing here is the cargo ears. These are adjustable in height. You can do whatever height you want. So we did 8-inch here, you can do 3-inch, 6-inch, 12-inch, whatever, however tall your load is, we can make the ears as tall as you'd like. The second thing that we do that's extremely functional is this drop down here. What this allows for is you can load this with a forklift from the side, set your load down, and there's room to pull your forks out without scraping the top of this, because your load's gonna sit on your cross members, but since this drops down, it gives you 2 inches of daylight here to put your forks in, set your load down, and pull it out. So that's a really awesome upgrade as well. This is gonna come standard with all of our lumber racks, this kind of Z shape here that drops down. And so that's a great add-on here. The other thing is that these cross members are removable. This back cross member back here, and also the center cross member, these are just installed with pins. So you just take your pins out, these cross members come right out. So you can load a fridge or whatever you want. If you want it just solid, we can do that as well. But if you want the optionality of doing something, loading something tall, definitely would recommend these cross members that are removable. They also come standard with 4 ratchet straps. So these guys are awesome. They're very low profile, super functional. So you put your load on there, these guys just extend and then you crank it down. And then when you're not using them, you just roll them up and they look really good. No mess, no anything like that. And then up here on the front, we kind of just extended on the cab. This is definitely optional, however long you want the length out here. And one thing too, we're really into the aesthetic. So, we put a nice gusset right here, gives you a good place to strap. This horn is a little bit shorter just because it looks nicer. And also the front cross member up here is a round tube. What that actually does is it reduces wind noise when you're driving, because if you put a piece of square tube up here, the wind kind of howls when you're going down the highway. So we put a piece of round tube up there. So that's just kind of the little things that we do that most other places aren't gonna really pay attention to on the lumber rack. So great option if you're a contractor. This guy's a concrete guy. Anybody who's loading forklift stuff from the side, long things, this is a great option. So we'll kind of go back here and show you how this ties into the bed. So we put a nice just plate here. It's gusseted on the underside, so it's really stout. Welded it down here, and then that also leaves room for these removable bed rails. These come out. So those come out. There's a tailgate that slides in right here. So not only do you have a lumber rack, you also have bed rails all the way around. And then we did 6 D-rings, 3 per side, inset into the deck. So this is routed out, and so you can slide stuff across your deck, and this doesn't hang up on anything. You strap something down, you just pull your D-ring up, hook your strap, boom. Really handy add-on, and then it's out of the way when you're not using it. Other than that, if we're kind of going to go over here on the side profile, we got the step fender. So this makes it easy to get up onto your bed, nice and easy like that. Toolboxes, these octagons, you can hook your ratchet straps to. This guy also has overload airbags. We put the air inlet right here for him. But overall, really nice bed, really good choice on the color. And if you're wanting something functional for the job site, I mean, this is where it's at.